Welcome to Wisdom and Purpose, where ancient biblical truth meets modern life transformation. We believe that the resurrection of Christ isn't just a moment in history, it's a living blueprint for renewal. Before the world awoke, before the sun had fully risen, a stone was rolled away, and history changed forever. But what if that same resurrection power could break through your everyday struggles? In today's story, you'll follow one friend helping another rediscover life through 5 simple but powerful principles. Sometimes the greatest comebacks start in the darkest moments.
Everything just feels stuck. That startup I poured 2 years into, gone. My savings, gone. And every time I try to rebuild, something falls apart.
You know who else thought it was too late for a comeback?
Hit me with your Bible wisdom.
Mary Magdalene. She showed up to a tomb expecting an end and found a whole new beginning instead.
Mary.
Jesus called her by name. What she thought was an ending became the beginning of everything. Every day can be like that garden. Quiet, uncertain, but full of promise. Try this, what I call a Sunday reset.
A reset? Like some kind of ritual?
More like a rhythm, a moment to pause, take inventory, and begin again.
In the quiet of Sunday morning, Jordan chooses to begin again. Not by erasing the past, but by honoring what worked and gently resetting what didn't. One page, one breath, one simple goal at a time. This is how new life begins, small, honest, and sacred.
Guess who did that Sunday reset thing?
And
It helped. Small, but I felt like I had permission to start over. Sunday was good, but Wednesday hit like a truck. 3 job rejections in one day. And my landlord is threatening eviction.
you're facing your stone.
My what?
Who will roll away the stone for us?
Sometimes, the obstacle that seems impossible is already beginning to shift. We just need to take the first step toward it. Try this tonight. Write down one thing in your life that feels like an immovable stone. Then list 3 tiny steps. Not solutions, just movements.
I cleared the clutter, made some calls, even got a positive response on my proposal. But now I feel this weird emptiness. Like, what now?
Sometimes, resurrection starts with a burial. Romans chapter 6 and verse 4. We were buried with Christ, so we could walk in the newness of life. Death always comes before resurrection. Try what I call a Holy Saturday inventory. It's that space between what was and what's coming. Ask yourself, what am I carrying that needs to be laid to rest?
Like bad habits?
Those, yes, but also expectations, pressures, ways you define success that aren't actually.
It felt like a funeral and a breath of fresh air at the same time. But now I feel exposed, vulnerable. Letting go helped. But now I feel like I'm standing in an open field during a storm.
That's when you lean on a different kind of strength. Ephesians 1 says, "The same power that raised Christ from the dead is at work in us." not our power. Something far greater. Try this. What I call the power prayer pause. Just 2 minutes whenever you feel overwhelmed. Breathe. Then simply say, I can't, but you can.
That's it?
Sometimes, the most powerful prayers are the simplest ones.
Felt steady. For once, I wasn't carrying everything alone. So what's the next step?
The most important one, putting it all together. You've cleared space, found strength. Now it's time to rise with purpose. 3 days. Friday's despair. Saturday's silence. Sunday's sunrise. Sometimes, all you need to transform everything is 3 focused days. Pick one thing, the most important one. Go all in for just 3 days.
And then?
Then you'll have momentum, and the momentum changes everything.
Three days? Done. And guess what? They want to move forward with the proposal. But it's more than that. I feel alive again, like I'm not just existing.
That's resurrection. And here's the beautiful part, it doesn't just happen once. It's a rhythm you can return to.
So, what if I mess up next week? Fall back into old patterns?
Then, you begin again. That's the miracle of resurrection. It's always available.
Hey, mind if I join you? I've been where you are.
Five resurrection rhythms for your life. The Sunday reset, stone rolling steps, Holy Saturday inventory, the power prayer pause, the 3-day challenge. Start one. Start small. Start today. You don't have to rise alone, but you do have to rise. Drop a comment with the one strategy you'll implement this week. Subscribe for more biblical wisdom on faith, productivity, and success. Remember, we just need to take the first step toward new beginning. Until next time, wish you to rise, renew, and revive.